So let's talk about B-roll. B-roll is kind of the industry term for basically any footage that isn't like the A-roll, which would be like your interview. So any footage that isn't Lee sitting in the chair talking, we would call that B-roll. And really what B-roll enables you to do is to infuse pauses, to make cuts where you can cover them where they're not obvious. It enables you to really kind of craft and control the pace of your story. In addition to that, it really is also another supplement to visually reflect what is going on in Lee's story. So just a couple of thoughts as far as B-roll goes. This is pretty obvious, but the idea of B-roll is to embellish the mood and the tone of what is already being established through what Lee is saying. So in other words, if he's talking about this dark place that he's in, maybe don't want to put B-roll in there that's of him laughing and having fun, in the beautiful sunshine. You want the visual to reflect what's going on in the story. So as an editor, I'm putting all of the heavy B-roll of him sad and all of that sort of thing at the beginning of the story through, the progressive complications and all the dark points, the inciting incident, the dark stuff. And then I'm saving the stuff with him and his family, all the happy, smiley stuff for during like the resolution and the turn and the moral at the end. So you just want to kind of mirror the mood with your B-roll. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind, this is kind of a pitfall that we've kind of run into over the years, is that, again, your B-roll should embellish what is being said, not distract from. And so sometimes we've gotten into a situation where we've put B-roll together that was like this real linear story, a person grabbing the keys off the table, putting on their coat, opening the door, and then walking out to their car. Like when you make a real linear sequence like that, it cues your audience like, okay, I need to pay attention. This is leading to something. And what that does is then basically you're thinking about the visual story more than you're thinking about what is being said. And it just becomes a distraction from the story. So I would recommend try to keeping in mind more of a loose, kind of abstract kind of storyline with your B-roll instead of having a very sequential linear story with it. Again, we want this to embellish the story, not distract from it.